Welcome, all collectors, to another episode of Booomin Sports Cards, the podcast where the hobby stays hot and the card stays booming. I'm one of your hosts, Jason.
And I'm Alex, and today we have a very special interview. Let's get right into it.
Let's do it. Today we have a very special guest joining us who has made a lot of buzz in the sports card industry through his social media content, including one of my favorite series, Card Shops of the Midwest. He is a content creator, a collector, a card vendor, and most importantly, a Chicago Bears fan. Welcome, Colpo Cards.
Yeah.
Let's go!
What's up, guys? No, I really appreciate you guys reaching out. I love to just chat with other people that are interested in the hobby, everything like that. So I'm very grateful. Appreciate you guys having me on, and let's chat it up. Let's give these people some info.
Hell yeah, we
Yes, sir.
appreciate it, man. So let's start right from the beginning of your journey in the hobby. So what got you into the sports card world?
All right, so like most people, I'm guessing you guys are around my age. So like most people, kids, stuff like that. Like I was a Pokemon kid, Yu-Gi-Oh, love collecting shiny stuff. So I loved the sports card board, everything like that. And then got away for it for years and years and years. And then what happened was finally started getting some money. Got myself my own little man cave, started building it up. I actually started talking to one of my buddies and kind of learned a little bit about the sports card kind of thing. And obviously I had binders at home, everything, but learned about the sports card market on top of the memorabilia, everything like that. And I was like, oh, wow, there's some money to be made. And I could have fun like collecting my team because diehard Bears fan, obviously.
Hell
Shout out
yeah.
Chicago. Shout out Chicago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, basically, now being an adult, I was like, oh, no one can tell me I can't spend money on this stuff. So went to my first card show. First card show was a wild one. It was the Sports Spectacular. So it wasn't like a slow show. Went there, started meeting some of these guys, went to a couple card shops, and dude, I fell in love, got right back into the hobby. And then the Bears season this year really like topped it off as far as like now we're winning. Now like the Bears players are worth something.
Oh yeah.
So it just made it so much better.
Yeah, we've been bad for so long and now we're
Yeah.
like hitting that stride where it's like you want to be involved in any way
You have
possible.
to. You have to be involved, dude.
Hell yeah. So for like your PC, these specific players, I know you're a big Bears guy, so is it mostly Caleb? Is it
No, so
all
I
other
don't. So
sports?
I'm different from a lot of people. So a lot of people have their like PC with cards and they'll like keep the big name guys and they'll keep the big cards. Me, like I showed you guys kind of before we started, I have a Montez Sweat Rainbow,
Wow.
which is not worth much, but I got it displayed up. I got 660 Montez Sweat prisms, and I got most of them. But so I got that for my collector's thing, but mainly I don't do too much in cards. I'm a memorabilia guy. So I got probably like 12 jerseys. I need about 4 new frames, 12 jerseys framed. I got 38 by 10 autographs, 8 helmets, footballs. I'm a memorabilia guy. As far as like PC, but like as cards go, if the money's right, then I'll let it fly.
That's awesome. Do you go meet these guys or is it more like you
So I
buy them
met
online?
I met Jalen Johnson,
Oh, wow.
obviously. Was actually just watching one of his videos that he's motivated, like locking in everything. So that's dope to see he's healthy now. Um But for the most part, it's just pristine auctions. I got a lot of jerseys from eBay, but I like to get the stuff that nobody knows about. So I don't know how deep into Bears football, but like I just picked up a Nathan Vasher autographed jersey from 2006. He's from that 2006 squad. He before Hester, he had the longest uh touchdown. He had like 108-yard interception touchdown. But he was my guy back in the day. And like I like the sneaky little players. So like I'll get Edmonds jerseys are nothing to like brag about, but like I'll snag one of those. The Jalen Johnson, the old one, the old 33 jersey before he was number one, Brisker jerseys. What I'm looking to get into now, I'm trying to start going into the linemen. I'm gonna start
Okay.
snagging.
Hell
I
yeah.
need an Olin Kreutz jersey would be insane for the collection.
But for our fantasy league last year, we had Kyle Long do our
God.
our
Oh,
Yeah.
lineup. He was just poolside without his shirt, just telling us the draft order.
All
It
bare
was the
chest,
Oh,
funniest thing
he did
ever.
the draft for you guys?
yeah,
Like the order, I'm saying.
No
it's called
way.
a
How'd you
cameo.
get that?
He
How'd you
had a
get that?
cameo. Yeah, one of those cameo things.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah.
Do you guys do so you guys are in the area? What one thing you guys need to check out is I went last year for the first time. They do a draft party at Soldier Field. You get to go on the field, party. They had like 10 desktops set up with all just like the new Madden that came out, everything like that. But you guys should check that out. It's like $50
It's not
to
bad
Oh,
at
go.
that's
You
all.
not
get so
bad at
much
all.
free stuff, chains, dude. It was dope. There's no lines for any of the food, or if you guys drink, I don't know if there's no lines at the bars for food, anything, because about 10,000 people go, but normally there's 50,000.
Yeah,
So
that's badass. I mean, just being in the soldier field in general.
Looks like we know we're doing it for our next fantasy uh
Yeah,
game. Yeah.
I'm the
hell
commissioner.
yeah.
I'll figure that out.
What card is what card is you currently your dream card to own?
I mean, if we're talking like we're talking like something that's like I can't afford, but I want. Oh, Black Finite Caleb has to
Ooh,
be right.
Yeah,
yes.
Or
that's
even
the
like
guy.
I love the way the shields look. If you get like a flawless or National Treasures shield rookie auto, but that's definitely also if there is a finite. I don't know if they even had finite back then. It would be gold vinyl Devin Hester from 2006, or if there's a one of one Urlacher rookie out there, need it, dude.
That's
Couldn't
that
afford it.
core.
Couldn't
Yeah.
afford it, but I'd work for it. I'll sweep your floors or something.
Are you a fan
Same
of
with
those
them.
laundry tags? I'm like iffy
Funny
about them.
story. Funny story about a laundry tag. So I just bought the Colson Loveland National Treasures laundry tag, one of
Oh
one.
wow.
Oh, that's badass.
That's nice.
Bought it, paid the guy. So he had it on eBay. Whoever bought it, it did $12.50. The payment failed. Hit him up. I was like, "Yo, I'll pay you 87% because that's what he would get. So you'd get full value for it, instant money." He goes, "Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you shipping within like 2 days." Send him the money. Didn't hear from him for 3 days. Look on eBay. He ran it back up on auction.
What a
Oh,
dick.
Dude, crazy. So I hit him up. I was like, I found out your last name. I'm gonna spam your whole family. I was like, I'm calling the cops. It's a felony because it's
Yeah.
over $1,000. Because I sent him tens. Was it 1075, 1080? And then he just instantly the money comes back. Funny how that works.
Yeah.
It goes back on auction. Does I think 1100 or 1150. So he makes even less.
Yeah.
And
Those
now
fees
he's
just
and now
kill.
it's got to
Yeah.
get sent to authentication. So he waits 3 weeks and gets 87% of that. I was like, dude, you're an idiot. But yeah, I mean, I obviously the shield is better and it looks
Hmm.
better. But the laundry tags, I mean, it's still if you put a one-on-one on a good card,
Yeah.
I'll take it. I mean, we're not talking a one-on-one from Origins. I'm talking like a one-on-one from Flawless or Immaculate, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. So what's something that you love about the hobby today? Because I know there's a lot to dislike with people on social media, just cards in general. So what's something you love about the hobby today?
The one thing that I'll say, dude, is just being into it for like, and like even on social media, like I've probably been into it. I think TikTok just sent me a week ago. It was 1 year that I started doing stuff. Dude, the friends that I've made, not I'm not talking about the connection side of like people that have helped me grow and stuff like that. I'm talking about like the legit like people I hang out with all the time. The friends that I've made from the hobby that like cuz you know how it is, bro. Like you got your friends that you grew up with and then you got your like friends that like understand the stuff that like
Hmm.
oh dude, this Jackson Dart like just dropped. And like most people will be like, "Oh, sick, dude."
Yeah.
But then
Yeah.
your boy's like, "No way, dude. Like
That's
for
badass.
real?"
Yeah.
Yeah, so like the friends that I've gained from this, and again, like not the connections, because I've gotten some crazy connections, but like just the friendships and like the people that like are also the same as me, but like now we can enjoy the hobby together. That's 100%. 100% the best thing about this hobby.
Yeah, I
the
love that. I mean, that's what Alex is to me because we there's not that many people who love cards that I know of. So we connected through cards because I went to college with him,
Yeah.
and we're like, "Oh, you like cards? Fuck yeah, let's start talking." And it's like, "Oh, let's start this podcast up." So
And
I
dude,
love
they're
that
coming out of
connection.
the woodwork now, dude. They're coming out of nowhere. Like, but it's dope because it's like legit sports fans that like now they realize, because like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, before it was like celebrities doing it and like everything like that, it was like, ah, that's lame, that's lame. But now it's like the amount of support that I've gotten from like people that I don't even really even talk to anymore, that like hit me up and they're like, "Yo, you do sports cards? Like that's pretty dope." Like they're like, "Cause dude, we're all dude, we're guys, right? Like
Yeah.
we're still the same 7-year-old that we were back in the day. We just grew a beard."
We got money now.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now I got a bag on me, and then
Hell
all of a
yeah.
sudden, yeah, now that refractor Urlacher that I wanted back in the day, now I got 10 of them.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
now let's change our focus to social media, where you built a strong community across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. For people who haven't seen your content, how would you describe it?
I try to be like, I definitely say more on the more on the like adult, older teenager, adult side of content, as far as like there's some explicit stuff that I say, everything like that, but I try as hardest to be like as real as possible, and I don't want to change how I am. So me and my boy were actually talking, and we are like, all right, so like you could be famous, but then you guys see all these celebrities and like they get famous and then all of a sudden they like stop the way that they do content, or they don't say certain things, any of that. Like I got a job, bro. Like I do well. I'm fine. I do this stuff for fun, and like all the content and stuff was completely for fun. I just want to stay as genuine as possible. And if somebody meets me at a show, or somebody meets me on the street, at the store, at a bar, anything like that, there's not one person that will tell you like, oh yeah, he seems different online than how he is in person. My whole thing is like, I just want to be as genuine as possible, but also like, I don't know, dude. Like I'm all about humor. Like I want to make people laugh, dude.
I
Like
agree.
I'm gonna say some. Can we swear on this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
you can
can.
swear. You're all
I'm gonna
good.
say some shit that like people are gonna like fucking laugh about.
Yeah, I
And I'm
mean,
happy you guys. I'm happy I got the green light on that because I was nerfing a lot of my words. 'Cause
I
I
know
do
we should
construction,
let you
so
know
like
next time, because we do
yeah, I mean,
cards
it's
yeah.
all
here
about
too.
authenticity. I feel like there's so many guys that are just trying to go corporate, trying to get those brand deals. I feel like, or like try to like have this presence that it's not them. We know behind the
I
cameras,
got
you're
a
gonna be
lot
some.
of hot takes about people in the hobby that it's just people want to do anything that gets views. So like, I mean, I don't know if you guys, you know who Boston Card Hunter is?
I feel like if I
Sounds
see a
familiar. Yeah.
video, I'd know who
So
he
he's
is.
basically the guy that like he rips on everybody on Whatnot, and like posts like these outrageous
Oh
clips
yeah,
of people like crashing out on Whatnot and stuff like that. But it's like he has one post or two posts a week, and then it turns out that there's 4 million users on Whatnot, and then also turns out he's with Fanatics Live. So it's like,
Mm.
oh, you're dissing
Oh,
Whatnot, and then he'll find like the littlest crazy stuff, and then you get like the what's it, Jeff
Jeff Wilson.
whatever he is. Yeah, Cards HQ. He's
dude.
like, PSA is like, yeah, we're gonna up our prices, but the shipping's gonna be delayed. And he's like, they're still a great company, and it's like you get too much. There's too much corporate stuff, and it needs to come back to like being about like the hobby, or like being about having fun. Because now you're seeing all these little kids, and they come up and they're like trying to do these trade up challenges, which is fine. They're gonna do it either way, no
Mhm.
matter what. But like now the kids are skipping the hobby aspect of it. We grew up as in it was just, it didn't even matter about money. It was like, oh dude, I got
Yeah.
a base Peyton Manning, 4th year Peyton Manning. Like this is sick. It was about collecting what you liked and what you wanted to get. And now it's about like, dude, I had a 12-year-old the other day walk up to me with a $10,000 card. I was like, bro, what are we doing?
Mind blown when I see that. I'm like,
I'll take that
when I
from
was
you, dude.
12 years old, I would just had a bunch of cards stuck in a drawer somewhere.
Dude, and then the worst is like when they do that, and then the dad's with him, and he's like, "It's his card." It's like, dude, no, it's not,
It's
dude.
your card.
You're in a $40,000 Audemars Piguet. Like, it's not his card, dude. It's your card. You gave it to him. That's sick, but I don't know. There's a bunch of fake stuff going on in the hobby, and that's kind of what I try to base my from the short time that I've been in it, I built like a good little group, good squad of guys, and I've been blessed enough to make a good friend with Comp Killer,
Mm.
who's one of the top streamers in Whatnot. I think probably maybe top 20 in all of
Mhm.
Whatnot. But I love that he's like authentic, and I like to meet other authentic people. And I'll get crap for like I gave away. If you guys saw the last card I posted,
Yeah, I
I or
saw the
last video, I
Bobby
gave away a
Wagner.
card to a kid.
Yeah.
Dude, and some kid comments, he's like, some dude comments, and he's like, you wouldn't do that if the cameras were off.
Bro,
And I told
what?
my girlfriend that, and she goes, he doesn't want to know what you give away when the cameras go off because it pisses her off. Dude, I give away so much stuff. If you're a kid in a Bears jersey, I shouldn't even say this online. If you're a kid in a Bears jersey and you walk up to me, there's an 80% chance you're getting something.
Yeah, people are so negative. I mean, just let the kid was happy. You
I'm
were happy
saying,
doing it. Just take it as it is. It's so dumb.
No,
dude,
So
I,
what got you into pursuing social media content? 'Cause you're a pretty cool dude. You have a big collection of bear stuff. So what made you do that content side of cards?
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, and I don't want this to sound like me being like a cocky or like an asshole or anything. People always told me that I have such a big personality. Whenever I like would go to bars or like something like that, I'm a very outspoken person and an extrovert. So they were always like, "Oh, do this, do that," and then dead ass, like it was. I started watching the Kyle or King of Cards.
mhm.
Um, my buddy Jay, who by the way is one of the best people ever, Mojo Sports, started watching his stuff. And then I was like, dude, why not? Like, I'll set up a tripod. I bought in, or no, I didn't buy yet. I got my dad's iPhone 11 with the home button, by the way. Would use that with I'd record on my phone on this crappy tripod, and I was getting cooked in the comments for like uh your mic is terrible. I was like, yeah, I don't have a mic. I'm on
Yeah.
studio mode right now. And I was like, and then it was fun, dude. And I did my first skit with my girlfriend, and the first one was uh oh babe, I just pulled this like huge Chicago Bears card. It's worth $400. And it skipped to her. She was, oh, dope, you can sell it now. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
I think I've seen that video too.
But then I saw and basically what kept it going is I realized that after that one big post and so many people were like the laughing emojis and they were like, dude, this is gold. Like I relate to this, everything like that. I was like, all right, let me do another one. And then for a while, I was the first person for a few months. I was the first person doing like real comedy kind of content. And I was
Mhm.
getting insane feedback. Like the fact that I knew that I could make somebody laugh or like make somebody's day even the slightest bit better, they could forget about like whatever BS we all deal with for 20 seconds, 10 seconds, 5 seconds, even. That made me feel like, all right, I'm just going to keep doing it. It was fun. And then it started getting into like, all right, let's come up with this idea. So then I started thinking about, all right, what pisses me off in this hobby? So then I make a video about this. What do I see that's embarrassing, but like if you twist it, it's kind of like how like dealers scam kids. But I was like, yeah, that's fucked up. But like, if you look at it, if you put it in a funny way, it's like, oh, it's, it's more of like instead of like that's fucked up, it's like it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So then I started kind of doing content like that, and then it was just kind of I don't know, dude. It just kind of all rolled into it, and then once I started doing it, it was like I'd meet these new guys, new buddies in the world, in the sports car world, and they'd be like, "Dude, keep going. Like you make good content. Like we appreciate it." Because there was no like I don't want to say like explicit, like it's not like X rated, like as far as like swearing all the time and like everything like that, but there really was none of that where it was like guys just being legit and being like, oh yeah, fuck this, like I'm not doing that or fuck that and like everything like that. And then I met do you guys know who Cosmic is?
I think is it the guy who makes skits also?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
he's so funny too.
we started at the exact same time. and we were like, he hit me up. He was like, how do you record at shows, everything like that, what camera do you use? And then he hit me back and he's like, I got this camera. And I was like, can't afford that. And then he's like, I just bought this card. And I was like, can't afford that. And now he's like, look, he's killing it, dude. I think he's with Arena Club, everything like that. But it's like, it's crazy how, like, if you stay authentic and don't like get off the grid, like, I had people tell me, they're like, you got to make more child friendly like content. I was like, but I'm not.
Fuck that.
Yeah, dude. Like, exactly. Fuck
Yeah.
that. Like, I'm not here to like I said, dude. I have a job. I'm doing all this content stuff, whatever. It's for fun. I've just started getting even money off content. So like, I'm trying to just like post the stuff that like I think is funny, or like I'll send it to dude. If I make a post, I send it to like 10 of my boys the night before. And if at least 4 or 5 of them tell me like, it's fucking funny, then like I'm throwing it up there. And then it's, dude, all it takes is like you get a good amount of interaction, or like you get 3 random people that like laugh at your video. That's all I need, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I
All I
reached
need.
out, because like you made me laugh, and I feel like everything's very informative right now about prices, trends. When I saw those skits, I'm like, I can relate to that, and I just knew you're an authentic dude, because not many people are in this card industry.
Dude, yeah, you'll meet a lot of really cool, awesome people. There's a lot of scumbags too, dude.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
lot of people that lie about stuff. There's a lot of people, the jokes, the videos that I make, like, oh, finessing kids or trading, like, I'm gonna trade you this SpongeBob, you give me that like downtown, or this Brady. It's jokes, but like it's not like I see a lot of stuff that's really close to that, and it's crazy. Like, you wouldn't believe the stuff that like I see like every single weekend that's like just dirty stuff. Like, there's this one guy, I was at this show and this guy came up to me. He's like, hey, I got this Brock Bowers. I show people comps. I want them to know. I was like, yeah, I'm in downtowns and stuff. I don't pay the strongest, but I'll pay you. Or you can go to like, so basically, this guy walked up to me and he had the Brock Bowers PSA 10 Uptown. And he's like, oh, what's this worth? Comped it. It was like, I don't know, like 3, maybe something around there. He goes, oh, the guy at the front table, and if somebody has a front table, they know what they're doing because he's got 3 tables at the front. He's like, he offered me $50. And
$50.
that's
That's
the Brock
insane. Oh
Bowers,
my
or no, not
god.
Brock Bowers, Max Crosby. So his Raiders. Max Crosby, PSA 10 Uptown. He offered him $50 because he went up to him saying he didn't know about the market or
That's
anything
scum
like
right
that.
there. That's scum. Like, you know what that card's value.
He
Don't be
knows damn
dumb.
well.
Yeah.
You just paid $200 for your setup. You're telling me you don't know yeah.
Yeah.
And then they try to take advantage of people, and like, if that's on a grown man, imagine what they're doing to kids. That's the stuff that's like, and I make jokes about it with like my skits and everything like that, but like, that's actually what's going on, and there's a lot of it too.
Have you ever made anybody mad? Like, have they reached out and you're like, I don't think that's funny. Think you're making fun of me, like that?
I get some like, not like mad as far as like, no, I get some like, there's like, I get the general like haters.
Mm.
And like, some guy commented, so the last video I did was like the one that I just mentioned. It was like, it was right before you guys reached out, trade in this card or something. And he commented, I posted on YouTube Shorts, and he's like, you had a good premise, but the overall video sucked. Just thought I'd let you know. And I commented back, I was like, thanks, Doug, appreciate it. I'll work
Appreciate
on
it.
that for you. But I don't get like actual like, because all the stuff I post, dude, if you don't know that it's a joke, like screwing over kids, you gotta, I don't know. I feel like I'm so far past like the serious mode of it.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, I get haters. Like, I'll have people, if I give a card away to a kid, or like the worst hate I got was when I posted my boy's, he's got the Super Fracture Caleb 1 of 1.
Sounds nice.
Just ripped the whole comments. There's probably 800 comments on it, just on, I think probably like over like 2,000 comments on all my different things, and it's like, ugh, unlicensed, like any of that, and it's like, all right, dude, but it's just hate. Like, I don't get people. I've never had anybody like get mad at what I said, because I don't bring politics into it. I don't deal with politics. I don't do like any other religion, anything like that. It's just, if you're a scumbag, you're a scumbag. If
Yeah.
not, then you're not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here at our channel at the pod, we we love helping out other. I usually help out Jason. He helps me out. We usually try to give like notes to everybody who just started out. So we love helping everyone out here. That's the good thing about that.
For sure. If you guys want, I can drop you guys with some sauce. I'll hit you guys with some sauce.
What kind
Give
of
Dead
it to
ass,
us.
dead ass.
Yeah.
All right. So the go-to move, because I meant to say this, I did only one podcast before this, but I didn't even mention it. I'm scared that eBay is gonna just delete my account, which if they
Oh
do,
no.
fuck them, dude.
Fuck 'em.
But so you see low pop cards, right? So what I was doing, and I was killing it with Caleb, is I'd find on eBay a pop 2 card, a pop 1 card, a pop 3, not a lot of sales on it, something like that. If they have a bunch of good reviews, like I'm not talking like 30, 40, I'm talking like 800, 1500, something like that, like good 5-star reviews. I search them up on Instagram, type their name, whatever it is. If I find them on Instagram, boom, EM. Say it's like what I did, the last one I did with that Caleb Dragon Scale, PSA 10, optic, rated rookie, PSA 10, Dragon Scale, out of 24, pop 1. Hit him up on eBay. I was like, yo, do you have any room on this at all? He goes, no, I'm firm on my price, which was fine. He was asking crazy price too. He's asking like 1,400, which is not for optic rated rookie PSA 10. Like I'm way over on my Jackson Dart. So I found his Instagram, DM'd him on Instagram. Hey, I'll give you full price, 87%. eBay guys, they're only getting 87%. So you can find, if you find downtowns, anything like that, you can now buy a downtown at 87%. You hit them up on Instagram. Now, this is only if they have a ton of good reviews and they're a reputable seller.
Yeah.
They have something to lose if they want to scam somebody over $1,000. But you can use that, and now all of a sudden you're getting case hits at 87%.
That's
That's the
very
most
solid.
sauce that I've ever.
Yeah.
And I've told a bunch of people that, and they're like, "Oh crap." But it's best with like the pop ones, the low pop cards, especially if you can get a pop one on that, because you can set the market. So I bought the Caleb for, I think I was in it like, I don't know, 1050, 1700 next week. No
Yeah.
taxes.
No
Everything's off
Yeah.
taxes.
book. They don't have to put it through their taxes. Like it's
Yeah.
Saving money.
that's the best way to do it.
Definitely. You see bread, they get bread. They're all winners. All winners right there.
Instead of them sending it and then it has to go get authenticated.
That takes so long.
That's the worst thing, bro. If I buy a card, I want it. Like if I'm buying I had a guy send me that was like I spent like 1,700 on a card, right? And he takes 3 days to ship it, and then he sends it like normal, like what is it, like G it comes up or whatever, like general shipping, whatever on USPS. Like dog, if I'm spending 1,700 with you, spend $10 for me for priority and ship it out the next day. If somebody spends over $400 with me, and that's what people can say with shipping for me, dude, I'm getting that thing out next day. If I didn't get out the next day, something came up, but then I'm sending priority.
Yeah. That's
Like
very
if you're spending money on something, bro, like at least give me the respect of like getting it to me quick.
Yeah, because I want that card immediately. I ain't trying
Dude,
to
that's
wait
what
all
I'm
that time.
saying, bro.
What is one thing you would change about social media in the hobby? I feel like it affects the card industry a lot. There's people who are trying to push that message they are behind of, or stuff like that. There's like a lot of negativity. There's people trying to push their own agendas in social media. What is
I
one
think
thing?
it's the main thing that I would change is that there's too many people faking like they got it when they don't have it. I've met all these big influencers, I've met all these big dealers, stuff like that, and the stuff they're showcasing is not, they'll spend 100K on a card, then they're tapped for the weekend, bro. Like these guys are posting like they're just buying all this crazy stuff and like they just can do it whenever they want, or like they gave one crazy deal and now all their deals are crazy. Um it's this thing that you hear about all social media, not even sports car related, but it's just there's too much stuff that people are trying to portray as like their everyday life. That's not true. And that's the thing that kind of pisses me off. That, and I've met a bunch of these influencers and stuff like that, and they seem chill, and like in the videos they're dope and they seem friendly, funny, and then you meet them in real life and it's like, oh, you're an asshole.
Dick.
There's a lot of people, like a lot of people's favorite influencers are a lot different in person.
I feel like that's a lot of like
That's a lot of
famous
people.
people. Yeah.
Anything. But if you're also somebody that's big and you have something to offer with them and help them, then they're the best person ever.
Like off
But I've
topic.
had people that like they didn't know who I was, or card shop owners even. They didn't know who I was, and they were assholes to me. And then they found out who I was, and now they're my buddy. And dude, it happens fast too, dude. And I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
What? I've seen you somewhere. It's like,
I
Yeah,
thought
I
you
was
come
said
like,
over
you
here.
just
That's
you just called me a pussy,
insane,
dude.
is this you on TikTok? Oh, my bad.
My
Yeah,
bad,
right.
dude.
Yeah,
Come
exactly,
show
dude.
us.
Happens a lot more than you'd think. With just like even simple stuff, like just how somebody does a day-to-day reaction. The biggest wake up for me, the two coolest guys that I've actually met, me and Talon have talked, but I like how he does all his stuff, and even when we talk, he's cool. Jay for Mojo Sports is the best person in the hobby, dude. He is the most genuine person I've ever met, super friendly. He's taking pictures with kids, bro, and he goes, oh no way, like I'm a fan of you. And I'm like, I'm looking around, I'm like, of what, dog? Like
What?
you just had 6 kids take a photo with you. You just signed 4 cases and you're a fan of me. Him, King of Cards is really cool. And Ryan Knowles from Like Father Like Son.
Mm.
He's one of the most genuine, dopest people, does so much stuff off camera. He's probably the favorite as far as like we talk, and I kind of pick his brain a lot about stuff. But Like Father Like Son, Ryan Knowles is him, and his whole team are awesome, and his wife's dope. But like there's a few genuine people, and then there's a lot of people in the hobby that they act super cool, and then all of a sudden they're buying at 90% and they're offering you 70. You're
Ooh.
like, what happened?
From like all the people you've learned, like you talked to a lot of people from the industry. What is one thing you would give to someone wanting to pursue content in the sports cards? I know a lot of kids
Wanting
are
to pursue
mainly,
content?
yeah, like for sports
Post
cards,
it.
yeah. Just
Post it.
post anything.
Post it. You think you're worried about, and I did the same thing, bro. I overthought for time and time again. And there's tons of nights, even now still, I'll be like, oh, dude, like this is lame and like all this stuff. But just post it. Post it, post it, post it. If you think you have an idea and you think other people would enjoy it, there's what, how many, 8 billion people? How many billion people are in this world?
Probably
Too
more
many to
than that.
count.
Yeah.
I think it's around like, yeah, 4 to 8 billion, something like that, like give or take. You're telling me there's not 100,000 people that aren't into the same thing as you? Post
Yeah.
it. I was scared to post for forever, dude. And then you get a couple, all of a sudden you get 20 likes, 40 likes, 100 likes. Then you hit your first like 1,000 like video, something like that, and you're like, have you ever seen those videos and it's like 1,000 people in one room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it looks like, and it's like, oh damn, like this many people like liked what I put out, and like there's so many people that like what you put out and they just didn't hit the like button.
Mm-hmm.
So my best advice is just post it, dude. If you think you have something that other people would enjoy, and you're gonna get a lot of duds. Like I post duds all the time, dude. My TikTok, my last video does 8K. The video before that did 400 views. Then I'll hit like 100K. Then it's 600 views, and then it's 9K, and then it's 4K, and then it's 50. Like it's crazy how it works. But if you just keep putting out stuff, that's the way to, if you have good stuff and you're a good person, people will be attracted to it.
I love that message. Yeah, we both have a video production background. That's what we went to college for.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like the more content you do, the better your content becomes. I mean, it's all practice.
Dude, they tell
And
you on TikTok too, bro. All the people I know that are big on TikTok, they're like, post it again. Fuck it. Like
yeah,
on TikTok, it's like, dude, there's so many people on there. Just post it. Just repost it. All these big influencers, not to knock them or anything, but like when they do a good deal and like they see a video go viral, post it 2 or 3 times. Like spread it out, but like post it
yeah,
again. It did 1 million views one time. Post it again. Maybe it'll do 500K. Cool. Post it again. It does 200K. cool. But everybody, as long as they're putting out good stuff and they actually enjoy what they're doing and they can sit down and actually like sit down, put like an hour into editing a video and it gets faster. People don't realize like it used to take me an hour and a half to edit one video. Now I can knock a video out in 20 minutes. But like it's also not as easy as people think as far as like I'm gonna post one video and I'm gonna get famous.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yeah,
work like
doesn't
that.
happen overnight.
My first like good video did like cross platforms, maybe a million between platforms. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, what 55 followers or like no, I think it got like 400 followers, 500 followers from one post. But it's like you don't just post one thing and then you got a million followers.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
That's awesome.
Gotcha. Now let's switch it up a bit because you're not in front of the camera all the time. You're out there at the shows too. Let us know what your experiences as a vendor is at the shows.
You're gonna get lowballed, dude. If you want to be a vendor, you better put whatever the comp is. You better add 5 to 10% to that because even if somebody's willing, they half the people don't even look at the comps. They see your sticker and they'll offer you a percentage of that. You also got to use shows. It's the best time. I create relationships on social media. When I'm face to face, that's when you create relationships. That's when you meet the card shop owners. That's when you meet the big influencers that or they're big dealers that don't post on social media. That's when you meet all these other big buyers, stuff like that. You have to go to card shows if you want to grow like your brand, your business, anything like that. You have to. It's also the best time to buy
Do
because
you
you're not
remember?
buying at 100%.
Do you remember setting up your first table, and how was that experience?
Cooked, dude. Cooked. Some dude came by and he offered me like there was some stuff I made money on, some stuff I lost on. I didn't get cooked that bad, but he gave me like it was $1,000 deal. It was the first time I ever set up. I never sold a singular card worth more than like $100. Set up $1,000 deal. I don't know, dude. It was as much as I want to say cooked. Like I did get cooked, but it was. I felt like I thought I was Bezos, dude. And I didn't
Top
know at
dog.
that point that that's when you buy, dude. The main reason you set up at shows, you put that 50 in, the $50, that $100 when the big show's $100. It's an investment, and then now you have the opportunity to buy at 80%. Because when you're walking around, if you offer 80% to a vendor, if you offer 80% to me, I'm fuck off, dude.
Yeah.
Can't do it. But like they know they're walking up, they know I'm not paying full comp. Well, most people do, but they know I'm not paying full comps. Like I'm not as bad as GameStop, but
Yeah.
I gotta make money too. Like they
Yeah.
know because I'm a vendor, whatever, that I gotta make some.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable. I feel like that's one of the common things for card shows. You know, if you go up to a guy trying to sell your card, you're not going to get that full
Yeah,
percentage.
because I gotta make
Yeah,
money on it too.
absolutely. Is that where you get your most of your inventory, just like interactions at shows, or is it more like
One
eBay?
thousand percent, one
Yeah.
thousand percent, bro. It was so my boy, like I said, comp one of the biggest, 120,000 followers on whatnot, one of the biggest in the game. He only goes to shows because that's where you get the deals. So he's established himself enough where he can be a pay upon arrival guy. But he does when you're talking $50,000 deals, $100,000 deals. Like the more money you have to spend, the better deals you will get. So like if you want to be a vendor and you want to bring $300, you'll get some good $20 cards that may be a steal. But if you're buying a $20 card at 80% and you sell it at 90%, what do you make? $2? $2.50 technically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you buy a $3,000 card at 80%, or you're spending 50K with them and you all of a sudden you're getting cards at 70%. Now your profit margin on that $5,000 card, $10,000 card, you're making 3,000 on that one card. Then that's when the turnaround is. So there's too many people that think they can just go buy, and it's hard with social media, right? Everybody sees the quick flips and like they see the watch games, right? And it's like, oh, I'm gonna buy this Rolex. I'm gonna go sell it for this much. I'm gonna do this and sell it for this much. People forget you have to have connections to do that. If
Hmm.
somebody walks up to me with some card, I'm not gonna like just cash them out. But if somebody I know walks up with a card and I know they took care of me on another deal, then I'll take care of them on this deal. Because that's how it goes, dude. It's relationships, and it's like you got to also be there consistently. If somebody's there one time, I'm not gonna. Not that I'm like I don't disregard anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like if you come up to me and like we've done one deal before and like you gave me a good deal on it and I know I made profit on that one, then I'm paying you strong on this next one. Cause I want everybody to eat, bro. There's enough money in this hobby where
Mhm.
everybody can get their bag.
Yeah, that's what I love about local card shows because you see the same people over and over. You see the same vendors, and you make good deals. You get money, they get money. Everyone's winning in those deals. So that's one of my favorite things going to local card shows because those big card shows, there's so many vendors out of state.
Dude, they're assholes too, bro. I offered somebody at the National 110% on a Roma Dunze downtown. He's like, can't do it. I was like, bro, what? I offered him 400. The comp was 365, 375, 375. I offered him 400. He's like, can't do it. I said, bro, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And I know he bought it for 75 or 80%.
Yeah.
How important is the presentation when trying to attract buyers? And do you prefer big shows or small shows?
So, as much as I want to be like, it doesn't matter, it matters who you are. I just bought 2 custom tablecloths and I do put up a big banner.
Hell yeah.
Um, Taking in my mindset when I started off going to shows and not knowing anybody or like not knowing kind of how it works, I'll tell you what, when you put up a big buying sign and I want to sell some stuff, I'm probably going to walk over to you.
That's
So,
what
like,
Alex does. He looks for that sign.
presentation, and that's how you buy though. Like it's true, dude. Like even if especially if you don't get like a great spot at a show, like now I'm starting to meet guys, so I'm kind of talking them up, being like, hey, put me in the front, like stuff like that. But I mean, when you really want to like be able to buy, because like I said, it's the best thing to do at a show. Present, yeah, it's pretty big. It's pretty big, to be honest. You want to stay organized. You want people to come up to you and be like, oh, this guy knows what he's doing. Like, this guy's going to pay me out strong. The thing that I hate the most with that is that there's a lot of people with buying signs and then they don't buy anything.
Yeah.
That's the issue. And if you're not buying everything, then don't say, because they'll put in their signs buying everything 90%, and it's like, well, you're not. You're not buying anything 90%.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, dude, you get a nice custom tablecloth. I'm a Timu guy, dude. Just got 2 tablecloths on Timu. 75 I paid for both. 75 a piece if you get them custom from a company. The big like 8-foot vertical signs, you get them for like $60, $70. You go to a company, they're charging you 180. But like, yeah, dude, if you get, and the one thing with presentation wise, what I will tell people that I was trying to teach these younger guys that I was setting up with, and they have crazy money, crazy cards, everything like that. If you want to set up and like kind of brand yourself, get a logo, dude. Make it an easy logo, not like whatever, if they're like crazy cards underscore '08, and
Yeah.
then like they just put that in gold letters with like AI fireworks in the background.
I've seen a lot of those. It's
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
It's so bad.
make a recognizable logo that's super simple and that people will understand, or get big enough where like your name is all that matters. But
Mhm.
like I literally did for mine. I went on an AI website and I was like bald guy with a beard smiling. And I got my logo, which now everybody sees my logo. And it's literally a smiley face, but it's a bald smiley face with a beard. And they're like, oh, it's Colpo Cards.
Yeah,
Because it's like, it can be as simple as that. But a lot of people want to like come up with these crazy names or everything like that. And I don't know, dude. AI is there for a reason, dude. It's really easy to use.
yeah.
Really easy.
I'm a big fan of branding yourself. I seen like in your videos, your most recent videos, you have like that outro like graphic
Yeah, I got
to your
smoked on
videos.
that though. Got
Really?
smoked on that though. Yeah. That's after I edited it. $45.
Mm.
My boy goes, yo, I paid $30 a month for my AI app because he does reselling like shoes, purses, stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
He goes, I could have made that for you in 20 seconds. I said, well,
Well, we live and learn, you
but you
know?
didn't. And I spent, yeah, so it's $40. And it looks cool. And I've had
It
people
looks dope.
compliment me on it.
Hell yeah.
But
those
like, yeah,
shows.
it's the whole thing, and then it just throws my logo up at the end. But if you can brand yourself and be able to like kind of share your logo, your name, stuff like that. Because if somebody walks up to you and they don't know who you are, but like say with Prime, right? You're wearing the Prime hoodie. So say you were like Prime Cards, whatever, and I walk up and you're wearing a Prime hoodie, you got a Prime hat, your tablecloth says Prime, and like as long as you don't completely fuck me on a deal, I'm gonna be like, oh, Prime's at this next show. You know what I'm saying though? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, Colpo like paid me out well on this one, but now it's like, oh, that's Colpo. Like I'll go back to him next time, or like I want to sell him this card. Like Colpo will buy it. He's a Bears buyer, so Colpo will take that card. So I want it to be like, because I meet a lot of people where it's like, I met them, we had a good interaction, and then if I didn't get their social media, or I didn't really have a deep combo with them, gone.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Yeah.
know.
There's so many people you come across these shows. Yeah. Yeah. That brand recognition is very important.
And then when people
No
want to
doubt.
like create their own brand and they put an underscore in their actual name, it's like, dog, come on, dude.
They're
Like an
never going to find
AOL
you.
AOL username.
They're never going
Quick
to find
quick
you.
cards underscore 69. Come on, dog. What are we doing? It's
For
like, yeah,
sure.
it's a big thing, dude. You gotta brand yourself. And I'm trying to teach these like I said, like I know a bunch of young kids that got better stuff than me. Dude, I got little nephews that'll show up with 30 in their fucking in their bag, 30K.
Damn.
And it's like, dude, if you started at this age and you brand yourself and like you have one of your little friends make a video every few deals. I'm not saying record and then be that asshole that's like, you go up, you do a big deal, and like the camera's in their face, everything.
Mm-hmm.
But like, dude, you get a couple good deals done, you take care of some people. They also don't. The young kids don't understand like the give and take.
Yeah.
So I'd buy downtowns and I'd give them to nephew, and then he'd sell them. But then it's like if he gave, or if one of my boys gave me a downtown, I got a crazy deal on it, and I make quick profit in 10 minutes. I'm piecing my boy off.
Yeah.
He's getting something. So I'm trying to teach nephew that, but like a lot of these young kids, it's too much social media and they see too much quick cash,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't understand the business side or relationship side of like how it works. So that's another kind of issue with it, but it is what
Yeah.
it
I
is.
can see that happening. What advice would you give someone setting up their first table? Because I feel like they just like, oh, I just put the cards down and it'll
Yeah.
figure itself out.
Like we said before, presentation's a big thing. First table, you should be paying, if you're paying more than 60 for your first show, it's too big of a show for your first show. So it should be around $50. Go on Amazon. Like you see in the background, I use jersey cases my first few shows. Dude, you can get like two for 70 if you have that many cards. If not, people want to put up two cases and they want to fill up the whole 8 foot or 6 foot table. You don't have to, dude. There's a lot of people that try to rush the whole process before they have what they
Mm-hmm.
think they have. Um, get a $40 showcase is the one thing I'd say, because one, for security reasons, you can close the showcase, always have the lock side by you, not for other people to reach open and grab it, for security reasons. For two, price your cards, dude. Unless you got like bangers, you got like a $5,000 card, $2,000 card, and like if it's a conversation starter, then that's fine. But don't have like some stuff like this, like little, just like random stuff, like low level cards. Dude, price them out. Let people know like what they can offer you right away. Bring cash for sure, because it's a buying opportunity. Bring change, because if you're not set up with your boys or something like that, like one of my buddies that I set up with, he's like, we call him the bank. So like if I need change for a 20, if I need change for 100, anything like that, my boys got it. So I'm lucky with that. Bring change, price your cards, have a display case, and treat people accordingly, bro. Because as much as you want to be like, they won't remember me or anything like that, as much as people want to be like, oh, it's a huge hobby, it's a small knit community, dude. Because your first show is not going to be the national. First show is not going to be a Dallas card show. So if you screw somebody over, you're an asshole to somebody. If you screw me over or something like that, I'm not going to go out and be like, I'm going to destroy you, but I'm going to let people know.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to go out of my way. But when people come up to me and they ask about you, because people ask about other dealers all the time, I'm going to tell them, like, yeah, no, he's an asshole. He was an asshole to me. He offered me 50% on this card. He knew what it was and stuff like that. So treat people accordingly. Get a case, price your cards. I mean, yeah, it's not like a crazy thing. I wish more people would set up because shows would be a lot better if it was more sports, because we're getting killed right now, boys.
Oh, I know. It's
We're getting
bad.
killed by Pokemon.
It's bad. Yeah, go to a sports card show. It's advertised, and it's like more than half is Pokemon.
Dude, I don't know the last show, unless besides we just set up at Spectacular, and that was probably like 70% sports. But 2 years ago, it was 99% sports.
Yeah.
So now what people are doing is there's a lot of show promoters, whatever, and they're doing just Pokemon shows or just sports shows. Or just, dude, you have a giant building, right? Let's split it in half. That way, the Pokemon people don't have to walk through my stuff and block my stuff, and the sports people don't have to block the Pokemon stuff. I don't know why that's not a thing.
Yeah, I like when they split it because there's a local promoter here in Joliet that does that, and I love that because
What shows do you guys go to in the area?
It's that Game Changer one, the one like that separates to the 2 days.
Yeah,
I go to that. What else?
We just went to the Spectacular one in Rosemont.
Yeah,
overwhelming.
I didn't even
with
see
the
you there. I was
cards.
like, fuck.
How was that for you
I
guys?
saw the content. Yeah, it's
It's
a
fun.
big venue, man.
What day did you go?
We went
Saturday.
Saturday. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, Saturday was cooked, bro. Somebody commented and they're like, "That's too overwhelming." I was like, "Dude, this is the only time that I was able to film." Like that was, but also like, how am I to complain? Like, oh, I'm busy. That's like a business owner being like, oh, I'm so busy. It's like, yeah, shut up, dude. I was making money, selling cardboard, drinking too. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, it
there's
was
this one
overwhelming.
vendor. There's this one vendor who just cannot keep up. There's a whole like a big table with like multiple tables. He just cannot keep up. He was
Who
pushing
was
people.
that? I know exactly who.
He was an older guy. He was an older
I know
guy.
exactly who it is. It's Bergie.
I didn't catch his name, but I made a deal with him.
He got cooked in it. He got cooked in a TikTok video.
What was the
I didn't
TikTok
see
video
that.
about?
Old school guy. Somebody walked up to him. He's an old school guy, card shop owner, huge with autographs for the Chicago Bears. Anybody that's huge in the sports community for Chicago. And they went up to him and they watched too many TikTok videos, and the caption says, it's like, first card show, am I doing this wrong? $50 card. He goes, hey, can you do 35 at a sports spectacular, bro? Fuck no, he's on a LeBron.
Get the fuck out of here.
No, dude. No, but like, don't come up to me and offer, like, if it's a $40 card, don't come up to me and offer, even like, I get it, you want to offer 30, cool. And that's why I don't buy $40 cards, because I'm going to buy it at 30. It's going to sit for a little bit. You're going to offer me 30. I'm going to say 35. I'm going to turn down 3 people that offered me 30. They don't want to pay 35. And then eventually it sells and I make $5 profit. I'd rather just buy a bang. I'd rather buy like
bangers.
A bang, bro. I'd rather buy like a Jordan or
nice.
People gotta also, dude. I get like the people are hot, Jackson darts, stuff like that. Dude, buy Brady's, buy Jordans, buy LeBron's, buy Kobe's, buy these guys. I bought at the Spectacular, I bought a Tom Brady Bowman PSA 6, right? Paid $900. Comp pops up $850 while I'm at the show. Like, fuck, all right, whatever. It's Tom Brady, right?
Yeah.
Went to this last show, took a week off, didn't even put it out at the show before that. Put it out. Some guy comes up, he's like, hey, what's that doing now? I look it up. 13. I asked my boy, because I got, like I said, you got to make connections too. So I asked my boy, I was like, so how's your Brady's doing? He goes, dude, it's fucking nuts. Brady's, Otani's, everything like that. He's like, you hold that for a month, it'll be at 1,600.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Crazy, dude.
I'm
if
going
you want
for
to
the big
hold
dog,
stuff,
man.
that's where you make the money, dude. My boy just sold a Otani at Spectacular. He had it at 8, was asking 8, didn't put a price tag on it. Somebody walks up, offers him 18. He goes, can you do 20? Just for shits and giggles, right? He would have taken the 18. Sure, cash. Boom, 20K.
Insane.
Bought it for 6.
Jesus.
Within a year, 14 profit.
That's
Crazy,
insane.
bro.
Hell
Because there's a lot
yeah.
of people that shouldn't be in the hobby that just have money to.
Oh
There's a lot
yeah.
of money laundering stuff going on too. I think a lot of weird business going on.
It's so easy to do that with cards though too.
Cash, dude. I
Yeah,
didn't pay
all
taxes
cash.
this year. How you
Fuck.
doing?
No one got no. No one got to know.
um,
All right, so let's wrap it up. So before we leave you, we want to ask each of our guests if there was one player you would invest in right now, who would it be?
he's about to go.
Ah, shit, the
Ah,
Iceman. Who
the
else?
Iceman.
If
QB
we're not
one.
talking about modern, if you're not buying Jordans and Brady's, you're out of your mind. Also, who's going to take a crazy leap? LeBron. LeBron's market's going to go nuts.
He's gonna
It's
retire
going to
too.
go
About a couple.
nuts, dude. Nuts. You got his market. Curry's market is very undervalued. You can still get out of 30 autos, not rookie, obviously, but out of 30 autos from Curry, you can still get for around like obviously nines and raws, stuff like that. 1200, under 1500, crazy stuff like that. But if you want to talk modern, definitely Caleb. I think this is the best time to buy Mahomes right now.
I agree.
I don't think that he's done. I mean, they just got
No shot.
arguably a top 5 running back in the league. Honestly, not even arguably. They got a top 5 running back in the league. Rashee Rice is back. Xavier Worthy. There's no way Mahomes is just done. He's gonna get another one. But yeah, I mean, LeBron, Curry, Tom Brady. Tom Brady and Jordan, you can't lose on. LeBron's a good buy because you can get it cheaper. Mahomes' market has never been cheaper besides like 2017, 18. And March, well, March is over, but March is the best month to buy football.
Yeah.
Because once the draft hits, the hype hits.
Yep, that hype. Are you holding these cards or are you like going as it is?
If I have, all right, so on my Brady, right? Paid 900. I wasn't taking less than $150 profit on that card, and that was at that point. On this Jordan, I got a Jordan Beam Team from 1995 refractor Beam Team Jordan.
That's nice.
That's
If it
badass.
a PSA 8 just did 1600, so Beckett 8's not as much, right? But if somebody's gonna offer me $1,000, like I'll hold it, dude. Like because it just goes up.
Yeah. You
The
ain't losing with
Brady that
that.
I had, the PSA 6 that I had, was $400 a year ago. This Beam Team is up because I like just on alt, it shows me the percentages up 181% in 1 year.
That's insane.
So if we go up even 100%, that means I pay, and you got to pay strong on these cards, dude. A lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna pick up this Brady, I'm gonna pick up this Jordan, like these big cards, dude. I'm paying 90%, and then people come up and they're like, oh, can you do like $800? Like, no, dude, because and they're like, oh, you paid strong, yeah. That's why people also bring me stuff. This is, you guys will like this though. I put all my little stuff out just in case you guys asked about it, but I got 3 cards you guys will like. So here for one, you saw the coin flip.
Oh
That's
man,
badass.
Genesis,
that's
Caleb
nice.
Williams. By the way, PSA 8 just did 600. And it's a 9 that I lost in a coin flip. I almost paid. It was 200, 600 flip. You guys, Chicago guys, you'll love this. Price, there you go. Devin Hester, second year, game worn jersey out of 25 dual
That's
packs.
clean.
That's you have a
And
nice
It's that
sticker
old
too.
school jerseys too.
I love those. That's when stuff was still game worn. This is my favorite one though. Still sealed from Panini. Out of 10, Colson Loveland auto, and it's from Panini Instant, which most people don't like Panini Instant. This is from when he won the game winner against Cincinnati.
Oh,
That's badass. I
goodness.
love
So
Colson. I
that's
think
why I
he's
love that so much.
crazy.
But yeah, out of 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10 is crazy.
You'll never believe. Guess what I got this for too. I'll say it online. I don't care.
Where?
$110 at a
Oof.
show.
$110.
There's 120 comp on it. Then there's other comps that are like the out of 10s from the instant. That's like 120. And then there's like 280s and 300s. It makes no sense.
Is that
I'll
on
hold
card?
it. No, it's
It's
that's
still
bad.
good.
It's
Oh,
still
An
out of
idiot.
10, man. Out of 10,
that's
we're
not
chilling
bad.
with out of 10.
Exactly.
That's badass. Yeah, I think Colston and Caleb are gonna go crazy. I saw that. I saw that in your story. That's so badass.
I have to give
I
me one of
literally
those sword
only
blasts.
I only got that because I owed my boy Comp Killer birthday gift, and it was cheaper for me to buy 2 custom cards and ship it than it was for me to buy one. Because it was buy one, get one 80% off, and then if you buy 2, you get free shipping.
Hell yeah.
So I was like, yeah, why
Easy.
not?
Not
Easy.
bad. So
All right.
what's the
Go
next
ahead,
show you're gonna
Alex.
be at?
Yeah.
Next show, Friday. I'm gonna be in Batavia. Um, Doghouse events. I'm gonna be with my boy Comp Killer. I'm gonna be lowballing everything. He's gonna be paying strong on everything. Um, but yeah, that's in Batavia High School on Friday night. So it's one of those 3 to 9 shows. And then the boys are gonna go out, go hard. And then Saturday you got Break Time, who puts on the dopest shows. Break Time card events. We're gonna be in Naperville. And
I might go to
then
that. Yeah. I saw
yeah,
that. I might see you
pop up,
there.
pop
Hell
up.
yeah.
I'll go. If you go, I'll go. Fuck it.
Fuck yeah.
I'll try to get. A tape. I know them, so I'll try to get one. I'll try to set up, and then the week after that, blessed as I am, from the content, everything like that. Motor City Card Show. Me, Comp, my cousin, Pastime Sports. We got a few tables for the hookup. In not the best hookup, Flint, Michigan. So we're doing coin flips. Loser has to drink bathtub water.
Oh no.
But no, we're gonna be in Flint, Michigan. That's a huge show, 500 tables, around
Ooh.
the same size as Spectacular. We'll be right at the front filming content, and Comp's gonna be buying. Dude, the way this kid buys, it's nuts to watch him do. But the way that he does deals, I love it, bro. And you can't even post about it because you know how people are. They're too soft, everything like that. Like, say somebody has a card, they're like, "Well, I have a 1250 offer on PayPal." He's like, "Cool, I'll give you like 12,500." He'll be like, "Cool, I'll give you 12,000 cash right now." And they're like, "I gotta think about it." He goes, "All right, cool, you got 10 seconds." He starts the timer. He puts down the timer, and if you're not, because bro, it's like people got to realize, and it's like these kids don't realize because they don't do the taxes or like
Yeah.
cash is, bro. First of all, he should have offered 11.5
Uh-huh. Yeah.
because, but like the way he does business and like everything, he still takes care of everybody. He doesn't like leave any like bad relationships on the table or anything like that. So I'm learning a lot from everybody I'm talking with. But I'll try to get a hold of. I'll see if I can get him to sit down. Kid's got ADHD out the ass, bro. I can't even like get a hold of him during the week. And then as soon as it hits Friday, he's hitting me up. He's like, "Let's go to the bar. Let's go play Golden Tee. Let's go play darts."
Fuck
But I'll
yeah.
try to get a hold of him because he would be a dope guest. He knows the hobby and the market like no one he studies it. Like he studies the market. He'll do 600 auctions 2 times a week, and he will tell you what auction 435 went for. He's
Oh
probably
man.
autistic. He might be a little bit, but
The
it's
ADHD,
fine.
he's everywhere. He's so focused on one thing. It's
But
quite.
he's such a good guy, and I'm happy I met him. And then I don't know, but we should get like a little spot, even if you guys want to run it over here before a Bears game maybe next year, and we'll do a little live podcast
Fuck yeah.
in the
Yeah,
That'd be
we
main.
could do
awesome,
that.
I mean,
man.
I
In the
got a
man cave.
12 person couch, so
We
we'll
got
get
the
it done. We can
equipment.
do a podcast, and then we can do a live reaction, bro. Because one thing you guys got to hop in on is the live reaction videos. I think I posted 4 or 5, and they were doing 45,000 minimum per post. I was just doing touchdowns at one point. 45,000 minimum live reactions. They go crazy, dude. So if you want to hop in on some content, even if you just rip it with the Cubs stuff, Sox stuff, if you can, I'm not saying fake it because I'm super against faking the
Yeah.
content because I was trying to tell my boys, and if you guys know, you know who Claus is? Claus up, bear down.
I feel like
Yeah, yeah.
you got to see a
I saw
video.
their content. Yeah.
So he told me at first, he's like, "Dude, this guy like freaked out watching this game," and I was like, "Watch it again. Tell me if that's real." And he's like, Oh fuck. He's like he
Shit.
was already like sitting up on the couch before it, like a random play happened. There's too many people that fake everything. So if I'm not sat down and like set up and I don't have a tripod, then I'm just enjoying it. But
Yeah.
if I happen to record a clip or something, then I'm not changing how I act. I'm still jumping up on the
Yeah,
table,
just not
but
on
I'm just
camera.
doing not
Do
on
it for the
Yeah.
love
camera,
of the
bro.
game.
Just getting yelled at on my own time.
Yeah. That's
But no,
badass.
it
Yeah.
was a dope it was dope that I appreciate you guys hitting me up and everything. Like I love chatting with people about the hobby, everything like that.
Yeah. Well, all right, let's wrap things up. Huge thank you, man. We really appreciate you give us that insight in your journey, collecting, content creating, setting up for shows. We really appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow Colpo Cards on all platforms. He's doing big things. We love his content. In the future, we'll probably do more stuff together.
100%, dude.
No doubt. So if you enjoyed the show, make sure to give us a follow on socials, wherever you enjoy podcasts. Stay ripping, stay collecting. And remember, the hobby's always booming. We'll catch you next time.